The words hang in the air, lingering like a weight I couldn't shake off. You can't afford this. He said it like he was speaking facts, like he knew my place in this world. His voice was dismissive, almost bored, as if the power he held was already established, like he didn't even think twice before making that assumption. I stood there, staring at the ring in front of me, bigger than anything I'd ever seen, its diamonds catching the light like a star caught in the sun. But his words, his gaze, they lingered longer than the beauty of the stones. His eyes, cold and indifferent, met mine. The jewelry store buzzed softly behind me, but everything else had stopped. I smiled. My lips didn't twitch, my hands didn't tremble, but my mind was calculating. This man didn't know who I was. I pulled out my phone. I don't think he understood. That look in his eyes was too familiar. I'd seen it before. It was a look of superiority, of dismissing someone before they had the chance to prove themselves. That was his first mistake. Underestimating me. I had money. I had power. I had everything he couldn't see. The phone call to my accountant was simple, fast. I'll buy the store, now. The clerk looked shocked, confused, unsure of what to say. You heard me, I said, eyes never leaving the man behind the counter. I'll buy the store. The realization hit me slowly, like a dripping faucet, relentless in its quietness. At first, I thought it was a mistake. I had been so focused on building my empire, stacking power behind the scenes, that I didn't notice what was happening right in front of me. But now it was obvious. I should have known the signs. I should have noticed how she started staying out late, how her phone buzzed every time we were together. But I ignored it. I was too wrapped up in my world, in my climb. I thought she was mine. And then came the confession, the slip of the tongue. It's just a fling, okay? It doesn't mean anything. The words hit like a blow to the chest. She didn't even look at me when she said it. She said it like it was an afterthought, as though the betrayal didn't even matter. But it did. It cut deep. I had given her everything, trust, loyalty, my future. And she gave it to someone else. I hadn't asked for specifics. I didn't need them. I knew the man, the one she had been seeing behind my back. The one I'd trusted as a friend, the one I thought was my ally. The quiet whisper of doubt morphed into certainty. There were no more questions, only answers I didn't want to hear. I didn't confront her right away. I was smarter than that. I had time to plan, time to gather the evidence, to watch from the sidelines. I was playing this game on my terms. I would expose her, my way. I started with the phone records. I watched her texts, her calls, the late-night messages, the hours I had lost her to someone else. Each ping, each vibration of the phone marked a lie I'd been too blind to see. But I wasn't blind anymore. I arranged a meeting with the lawyer. I needed confirmation, just one last step to seal her fate. The DNA test I ordered came back, confirming everything. The child wasn't mine. He had been hers and his. Another betrayal buried beneath layers of lies. I didn't act on the information immediately. Not yet. I needed to watch, to make sure everything was in place. The smile on her face when she thought I was none the wiser. The way she tried to hide the guilt in her eyes. But I saw it all. I saw the cracks, and I bided my time. It wasn't the confrontation I was expecting. No screams, no shouts, just a simple moment. I walked into the living room. She was sitting there, distracted by something on her phone. I don't think she realized how much time had passed. She didn't even look up. I placed the DNA test on the table. Just like that. Her eyes went wide. "What is this?" she asked, her voice faltering. I didn't say anything. I didn't need to. The truth was in front of her now. She reached for it slowly, her hands trembling. As she read, her face turned pale. I watched, silent, controlled. And then the tears came. Not for me, not for us, but for herself. "Please," she whispered, "it's not what you think." I didn't react, didn't move, didn't offer her a shred of comfort. She had nothing to say that mattered. I had the truth. I had the power. And it was over. I didn't shout. I didn't lose my temper. I didn't need to. I simply stood up. "I think you should leave," I said. My voice was low, measured. I didn't care about the apologies, the excuses. "I've known for a long time. You don't have to pretend anymore." Her face crumpled. She tried to reach out for me, but I stepped back. "Leave. Take your things. I'll take care of everything else." She left, without another word, without a single ounce of regret or guilt. But she was broken. I could see it. She didn't need to say it. I'd won. I stood in the empty room, staring out the window at the skyline. I could feel the coldness of everything that had just happened. But it didn't matter. I was no longer angry. I didn't care. I had the power. I wasn't the one who lost. I walked away, leaving the past behind. It was a quiet victory. No cheers, no applause, just the sound of my own footsteps as I stepped into my future. And for the first time, I felt free.